Hello, YouTube. This is Critical Failure. I'm Edward Burns.
And I'm Brandon Wynn. And this, I honestly expected him to say it. And this video is on a god, one that we have actually not done, that I think we may have discussed on the last god video. I honestly don't remember.
I don't remember ever actually talking about this god in any of the videos.
I don't remember either. I might have
But it's been a while.
referenced it. Yeah, it's been, 3-4 weeks, maybe a month actually. Probably longer since we've done a god video. But this is the god Idun, I don't know specifically.
Idun, I think
it's Idun. That's how I say it anyways. But the goddess of the golden apples, guardian of the golden apples is what I put it. But like, she can be really many things, like youth, healthiness.
Be like
Just put
life
health.
domain.
Yeah, probably most definitely life domain. She's one of the lesser gods in my opinion. You know, lesser, greater, or no, minor, lesser, greater. So I have her as a minor god. Sorry. She's
like, want some apples?
Yeah, she's like basically the evil witch from Sleeping Beauty, but not evil. And instead of poisoning you, it just heals you. But the cool thing about this is that even though she's not really important in my terms of gaming, like if someone were to magically get her apples, like they'd have really cool things that come out of it, because this man over here in approximately an hour and 20 minutes ago, after an hour and 20 minutes of fucking around, she has a +8 as a proficiency modifier. She has an AC of 18, a HB average count of 398. She is size medium, roughly, I would say 7.5 to 8 feet tall. Remember, she's going to be larger than most mortals. I would say she's a little bit taller than the tallest Goliath, sorry. She's going to be taller than most of the playable races, I would say.
Yeah, because most of them, I think all of them right now are just still medium.
Mm-hmm.
Even like
the Minotaur maybe might be a large.
I think they're all considered medium, because I saw some people talking about like how the Centaur and stuff were medium because they're large.
Yeah,
but it's for game balance, which I don't see how it's really game breaking.
Yeah, it's for another game.
But
I'm assuming it's for like contested rolls on strength, but that's really it. But I say that she's going to be taller than a Goliath, so she's not in that 10 feet marker to make her large, as most female goddesses I made. Like, they're not going to be as strong nor as tall, and that's just based on how it is in like the mythology that I've noticed and what I've studied. And of course there's going to be that one person who can easily fucking say otherwise, but again, this is what I've done at this time. She has a speed of 30. I kind of see her not being necessarily a fast person, more or less just on average.
Yeah,
and for
game chilling.
Yeah, and on average, like she's gonna be for gaming purposes, like probably moving at 30. She has a strength of 22, so she's stronger than probably the strongest normal human, or not human, but like strongest playable person that you can have aside from magical items that can boost strength and stuff like that. So naturally,
level 20 barbarian.
Shut up, we don't care about 24s. But stronger than that type of stuff. She has for being a god, she has a very low dexterity of 16, which is a +3. Strength is a +6, by the way. She has a perfect 30 in constitution, which is a +10. An intelligence of 18, so I say she's fairly smart. She's probably not going to get tricked in anything. A wisdom of 28, so she's way wiser than she is intelligent. And then a charisma of 24, +7. Intelligence is a +4, and wisdom is a +9. Her saves are constitution, which is a +8, wisdom, which is a +17, charisma, which is a +15, and intelligence, which is a +12. I basically saw her doing everything that isn't fighting. Her proficient skills are insight, 17, investigation, 17, perception, 15, and deception, 15. Perception, 17. I'm sorry. I wrote my perception as deception. Deception. Yeah, I know, right? But it's more for like tricking someone out of getting the apples.
Be like, I don't have apples. Those are the bad apples.
Yeah, that's basically how I would see her doing a lot. It's like beings coming up. It's like, I want the apple, so she's basically tricking them with the normal apple. It says Idun's apple in gold right next to it.
It just turns out to rotting apple, and she's like, yeah, this is the apple. It's like,
this tastes like ass. Yeah, well, no one said being alive tasted great, okay? And then, like, the fucking gods are just like, they taste like Like, we barely like eating them for a reason. That's why we wait till we're almost dead.
Instead of ass onions, they're just ass apples.
That's the fucking staple for my campaign now. Her damage resistances are poison and thunder. Her damage immunities are psionic. Isn't psionic a damage type?
It's psychic.
Psychic?
Yeah.
I put psionic for some reason. I was thinking like...
It's because like when they talk about like mental abilities, it's called psionic. But
I put
damage
psionic
type
for some reason. I was thinking like the fucking thing that you were talking about, the weird tentacle face thing guy. The psionic bitch fuck. I forgot his name.
Tentacle face guy.
Not the mind flare, but the other thing.
That's the first thing that popped up.
I think it was from the Magic Gathering thing that you were talking about. Psionic. Is they like half breeds or some shit?
The psionic one I think I was talking about was the Kalish. No, that wasn't from Magic the Gathering.
It wasn't from Magic the Gathering, correct? But like the last time we talked about it was the we were trying to talk about Ravnica, which I want. I want Ravnica. I want to read it. I want to play it. I want Wayfinder's Guide to Everon. I talked to my mom about buying me that.
Yeah, I'm more interested in Eberron as a setting.
I think Ravnica would be really cool.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about trying to do like a steampunk type of campaign eventually. I think that would be really cool. Not necessarily like there's still magic and stuff like that, but more steampunk related.
More like tech level. Like,
yeah.
Do you want like the punk, like steampunk look, or do you just want higher tech level?
Like higher tech, like everything's clockwork.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that would be really cool. So where it's like, that's...
And then you just have the clockwork dragon, because, AJ just talked
about
it.
I think that would be really cool. But whatever, we'll probably figure the fuck out after this video, I'm not going to lie. Or at least a week from now, and we're just going to be like, in the middle of a video, this is what it was. I hate when I do that. But still continuing with damage immunity, sorry for getting off track. Radiant, acid, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing of non-magic weapons. I would like to say, like, to retcon everything for the other things is that sounded like a car horn. It scared me. It actually made me skip a heartbeat for a second. But I would say that they have to be at least +1 magic weapons to deal damage. So this is how I see it. For each thing, so once it turns into like a lesser god, it has to be a minimum of +2 magic weapon to attack. So something like Hela, who has a +10, so lesser god, it would have to be a +2. Once you get to something like have I done it? Okay, Frigga. Frigga's a +12. I would say a +3 magic weapon would be able to hit her. Anything lower wouldn't. I would like
like hurt her, or like I guess resistance, or
I would say a +2 would be resistance. Anything lower than that would be completely. I would say put in some third level, third edition shit. If you try to attack her with anything less than that, there's a percentage chance that it's going to break. So you roll a percentile die, like in the worst it is. So like a normal weapon has like a 95% chance of breaking. So if you don't roll 96, 97, blah, 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 up to 100, you fucking break it. And then like it's a magic weapon of +1, you have a 75% chance. If it's a +2, you have a 50% chance. If it's a +3 or above, you don't have an issue. I think that's really cool because I really like incorporating like other rules into the game, and then it's just like they're so dickish if you realize what like past DMs and like older editions really fucking could do.
It's like, well, fuck, all my weapons are broken.
Yeah, it's like I think
punch
really
it,
cool.
hand shatters,
punches it, saps all of your fucking strength. It's like, oh my god, I have a +4 to my fucking strength now instead of a +7. But yeah, that's something that I thought would be really cool. So retcon that. So if you're watching this after watching all those videos, which I'm sure someone might be doing, note that is now something that I'm considering. So if you don't want to do it, of course, and you don't have to. But for condition immunities, she is immune to being poisoned specifically, and immune to being frightened. Slowed. I see her being able to be prone. I didn't write some of these because I forgot what condition immunities there were specifically. I could see her being frightened. I'm trying to think of what else. She can't be forced to sleep by magical means or anything. So I think that'd be really cool for her. Just it's like someone's like, we can trick her into falling asleep magically. And it's like, no, you can't. She's vulnerable to necrotic. So note that.
I find that interesting because she has like her apples do the opposite. They restore life and whatnot and vigor, as to where necrotic damage drains it. Yeah,
I think that she would be. Because she's a guardian of the apples, like to what I've read, like I don't think she creates the apples. I'm not sure. I actually I find it very hard.
She just has a special tree, and she's like, "This is my tree."
Yeah, I think.
And there are many like it, but this one's mine, so it's special.
This is my rifle. There are many like it, but without it, it is useless. Without me, I am useless. No, you're kind of a trained killer, okay? You fucking retard.
You just piss her off, and she just picks up the entire tree and turns into a minigun and just shoots you with it. That it shoots seeds instead of bullets.
The seeds do 2d20 damage. Excuse me, each. And there's 20 bullets per action. That'd be terrifying.
The apples just restore life. And
the seeds just do death.
The apples restore the life force of like everyone she's killed with.
Turns out she's killed a lot of people. That's why she hasn't picked it back up. But she has true sense up to 60 feet, dark vision up to 120 feet, and I'm trying to remember what it was. Nope, that was it. True sense is the true sight, or true sense, whatever.
It's true sight.
Yeah, this is before I knew it. It was the one that you could see invisibility and disguises and stuff. She has magic resistance, so that means that Idun has advantage on every magical spell and magical effects that she can save against. And her weapons are considered magical. She has legendary resistance up to 3 times a day, so if she fails a save, she can immediately pass instead. She has a ability that is called Youthful Regeneration. So every round, Idun can consume 1 apple. I don't know if this is the actual name of it, but I put of Ysera. I don't think that's what it's called. I think I just kind of made that up. This is months ago that I wrote this, by the way, so I probably made that up. And she can heal herself for 1d20 plus 20 HP. And if she feeds it to another creature, it does the same amount of healing, regenerative ability. And it returns that creature to its physical prime. And then Protector of the Apple. This one is more of like a cool ability. So as a death reaction, so like as soon as she dies, basically, she can use a reaction to magically teleport the apples like in the tree itself. Or I figured more of like a garden, like a tree farm, like an apple tree farm. I'm not gonna fucking lie. That's how I imagined it, like a plane of its own. That's how I imagined it.
It's nothing but apple trees.
Not even gonna lie, that's actually what I imagined this. But it can teleport to a random location on the DM's choosing. I see it more intelligently being placed into the astral plane for some reason, because it's like, that's so fucking fast. And it's like no matter how long you're just traveling that, it's like you're probably still not gonna find it. So, and then
turns out like there's just a wizard chilling there, and he's like,
he just spawns, and he's like, I was chilling in my space chair. I now have infinite food, even though I don't need food. I just found that really funny. And then she has a weapon called Ziena. So note that I did not try to see if she had a weapon of any sort that had a name. I just made most of this. I called it Ziena, and it's a paring knife, basically. You know, the shit that's like made to like. I think it's a paring knife that like is used for like skinning things, like skinning apples and stuff like that. I think so. I'm not sure.
The name of it.
But it does 1d6 plus 3 damage plus 3, and then it does an additional 4d4 radiant damage. For a maximum of 4, 8, 12, 16. Yeah, I had to make sure, like, I was going to go 416 and be like, yep, that's it. But that's how little, like, I've had sleep today. But it does about a maximum of 16 radiant damage. She has the ability to cast any spell because she's a fucking god. I would say probably without any need for magical spell slots. Plus, it's like, when I was talking to AJ Pickett about like certain creatures just not having spell slots to make a challenge, like not a challenge rating, but like an encounter even more challenging. He was like, I'm all for it. I was like, that's surprising. Like, I don't think he wouldn't be for it, but it's like,
it just depends on like what you're doing, because like if you have like a monster and it's just non-stop 9th level spells, you're a dick.
Yeah, I don't see something like that, but it's like just like lower tier stuff, like to where it's like just infinitely using it.
Yeah.
Not necessarily every round, but like it's able to use different spells infinitely, basically.
Just
I think it'd be
fireball.
I'm just imagining, like, remember my idea for the Hobgoblin Special Forces, like, the ones that could use, like, magic, it's just infinite fireballs at you.
No, you just send in the Kung Fu Bugbear, Karate Bugbear.
Oh my god, I'm gonna make literally. I think I had a level 20 Kung Fu Bugbear that I was gonna specifically make just so if my brother made it, like, an appearance. At the very end, it would just be him versus the fucking Kung Fu Bugbear, and whoever won was officially the best out of the both of them. And it was just a show off between my brother fighting an imaginary fucking creature that actually doesn't exist, but it turns out it's just his inner ego of trying to be better than himself. So I just thought that would be really funny. But, to continue, I thought this would be a really cool idea. But her legendary actions of Zone of Healing, for one legendary action, for minutes straight, any ally within 30 feet would be healed for 2d4 plus 7 HP per round. That they stay inside of that. If they leave it, they don't get the healing. If they just get into that round, they don't get it. So they have to start the round in it.
That's pretty good, though.
Yeah, it is pretty good. And then Ziana, again, this one is more of a transformation of the weapon itself. It turns into a one-handed greatsword that deals 4d6 plus 6 damage, plus 4d4 radiant. Excuse me. I found that really cool. And then another one, the transformation takes 3 legendary actions. So it would use all 3 at once. So she wouldn't be able to use it again for an entire round. And then there's another one called Mist of Full Lands. This one, basically, she casts a large mist, heavy mist, like, I guess it's a mist ball, or like fog, sorry. And it's for 300 feet in an area of her choosing, and all creatures can only see up to 10 feet as if it's bright light, and then 20 feet as it's dim light. So basically, you barely get to see in front of you, really.
It's just thick.
Yeah, and they have disadvantage on perception checks dealing with sight. So what I thought would be cool as a little...
That's just when, since she can use whatever magic, you just have, like, minor illusion going on and have her, like, making noises in various parts to, like, disorient the party.
I totally see, like, Einherjar just fucking being there anyway. So it's like, you already have the swarm of Einherjar, and then you have the mist, and you're trying to look for that 8 foot tall motherfucker, and it's just like, there's just, like, Goliath Einherjar. It's like, I can't figure anything out.
Just Exodia with Hulk Hogan accent. Brother.
We have to do that. But, I thought that'd be really cool, just to be able to just have it to where if a character is blind, like, they'd be able to pinpoint things much more reliably. So instead of, like, them having disadvantage on something like that, they would have advantage on auditory checks. And that's if you decide to have her fighting by yourself rather than with Einherjar. Because all these guys, all these guys just are going to be fighting with Einherjar, except for Loki. He's really the only one who's not going to be. And I think we're getting into him next. No, Lofen and then Loki. Or Lofen, sorry. But yeah, I have written up to Odin. I've still been on Odin for so long. I just recently got to it last night and was like, oh, hey, I forgot about this. But yeah, I still have to do Grendel and Grendel's mommy. And I'm going to do the fucking dragon that partially, I think he does kill Beowulf. But I'm going to do that and then I'm going to make Beowulf.
I wasn't expecting that. I didn't know you were making the Beowulf stuff.
Yeah, I'm just trying to go through and, like, make all the notable creatures, like, named, like, deities and stuff like that, like all the monsters and stuff. I want to make them have specific things. Like, I did Fafnir, and I did Fafnir as a thing that's like, it's like a symbol of greed. Like, if you're greedy, you'll eventually turn into it. Like, if you're, like, an extreme version of greed, you'll just turn into the monster. And I thought that'd be really cool, to where it's like, instead of one person, it's just like, it's a reoccurring thing, to where it could, like, happen in a town, or it can just happen every once in a while, you know. I just thought that'd be a really cool idea, to where it's like, instead of it just being specific, it just could happen. So that took me.
Bam! You're a monster now.
It's not instantaneous. Like, it's like how. Fuck. I just thought it'd be really cool, and, like, no matter how much you try to reverse it, at that point, once you start turning, it gets irreversible, except via magic, like wish spell or something like that. But yeah, that's Idun, the protector of the apples, or guardian of the apples, or god of the apples, whatever the fuck you want it to be. Did you have any ideas for it?
Off the top of my head, not really. Because I don't really see her doing much in, like, combat ability or anything.
Yeah, I don't see her being one of those fighting people. If anything, I just see her more or less just teleport, like, just forcing guys out with a spell.
Yeah, because even when Loki stole her apple, she didn't really seem that pissed off about it. She was just like, well, my apples are gone. Like, y'all are... No, they almost died of old age, all of them. They were like, and Loki's like the only young one there, and he's like, well, I don't know. I'm just youthful. It's like, you're a dick, Loki.
God damn. Oh, so I finally figured out how Odin and Loki are blood brothers.
How they meet?
I don't remember how the fuck they met. I honestly fucking listened to the thing, and this was like a week ago, and I should fucking remember, but I don't.
Oh, I thought you would.
No, I know how they're blood brothers. Basically, Odin cut his hand open and cut Loki's hand open, and he put their hands together and fucking transfused the blood to where they're...
Yeah, that's how you become blood brothers.
Yeah, he was like, we're fucking related now. I was like, that's not how that fucking works.
No, that's a real thing in real life.
Like, people just cut their hands open and...
Yeah, that's... When someone says they're, like, blood brothers, like, in that meaning... If you're not actually related like that, they normally they do something like that.
That's a great way to fucking get AIDS. That's what I'm gonna fucking tell you.
Yeah, but it's a thing.
But no, like what it said in the thing to what the one that I listened to, he transformed their blood, basically like he seeped his specifically into his body, and Odin's put his in his body, and basically it altered their blood system to where it's basically. Yeah, they made themselves like
the mixing is like the concept of becoming blood brothers.
Yeah, it's just fucking.
It's weird, but it's what people used to do. I don't think it really happened. I don't think a lot of people know what it is. Like
I see people nowadays who are like, we're blood brothers. Touches dicks.
Yeah, they just go and they just cut their whole hand off, and they're like, "Fuck,
we're blood brothers." Touch stumps. Reattach his hand, get it stapled on, like in Resident Evil, Biohazard.
I just get blood transfusion. The guy step up the game, be like, I had to replace all of my blood with your blood.
Dies. Because it's the wrong type of blood.
Yeah. Like, shit. It wasn't meant to be.
Dies profusely. Like, it turns out, like, the guy has, like, an easily accepted blood type, but the other guy has, like, the most unaccepted blood type whatsoever, so his body's like, the fuck is this? Fuck you. And the other guy's like, I feel healthy now.
You just inject alcohol in him.
You just inject air into his veins.
Oh my god.
That's how you kill someone right there.
Yes.
But anyways, I'm Brandon Wynn.
Oh.